Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching this video today. I totally appreciate you for tuning in and pressing play today. Listen, I just stopped by to real quickly tell you something that happened to me, and I just want to encourage you and let you know, just as a friendly reminder, that you are never alone. So check this out. I was at work one day, right? And so I was going into one of the dorms to do my rounds and to serve trays. And one of the inmates, he's one of the ones that would make little slick comments or whatever. And so he kind of whispered to me, where's my backup? Where's the other officer? Why am I in there by myself? And so he was like, why are you in here by yourself? Like, you shouldn't be here by yourself. And I'm just like, I looked at him eye to eye and I said, I am never alone. And so when the other guy see me, he kind of looked, he was like, well, what you mean? He was like, oh, so you talking about that thigh. And so just talking about my taser on my hip. And I just smiled and I didn't say anything else. But I was just like, no worries, because I'm never alone. And so I walked off. So they thought that I was talking about, one of my weapons that I wear on my belt. But in reality, I was talking about my angels that stand guard over me. And I got so tickled because it made me think about, one of my best friends who live in Huntsville. She used to always pick at me when I would talk about, like things happening to me. I was like, because my angels got me, I strongly believe that if anything were to pop off or try to happen to me, like my angels will stand guard over me. And that's pretty awesome. But let me tell you another reason, a step a little bit further, why I believe it. One, the word says it. God says he'll never leave you or forsake you. He said he'll send his angels to stand guard over you, to lift you up so you shall not dash your foot against a stone. Like, those are literal things. Those are things that God tells you he will do. And I have seen it in action in my life. One time I was driving and I was getting ready to turn and I couldn't see the oncoming traffic. I had paused for a while to wait for the oncoming traffic to come and nothing was there. So I'm like, okay, I can't really see, but I don't think anything's coming, so I'm just going to go for it. As soon as I turned, I seen a car coming straight at me and I froze. And this car hit on brakes. But the speed that it was going, there was no reason why for it to not hit me. But as it squished on brakes, normally when your tires are rotating this way, right? And so your tires are rotating this way. And so whenever it stops or it's trying to press on brakes, the smoke from the tire is going to go behind the tire, right? So as I turned and looked, I literally see one of my angels holding back the hood of that car, and the smoke was coming in front of the tire. So the tires are spinning this way, but the smoke is coming in the opposite direction as I see my angel holding back this car. And all of a sudden, I heard in my spirit, go! And so I push on the gas and I go, because remember, I had froze. So that's amazing. Like, God's angels will stand and cover you and protect you. You are not alone. You have no reason to fear because God will fight your battles for you. There's another situation, actually, when I was at work, I was getting ready to actually release this person, and she actually, the spirit in her just manifested, and I'm booking her, and all of a sudden she looked in my eyes, and then after she looked in my eyes, it's like she froze and she got scared, and she started looking above my head, and she was like, no, it's so light, it's so bright, and then she just took off running. And I'm just like, what the crap is wrong? I thought I knew what was going on, in the spiritual realm. In the natural, of course, I had to make sure everything was good, catch her, this, that, and the third, and we move forward. But anyway, listen, it's just like in the Bible where Elisha and his servant were talking, and the servant was kind of tripping, like, man, what we're going to do? Look at all these people who standing against us, blase, swaze. And Elisha was like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And he said, a quick prayer, God, open up his eyes so that he can see. And then God opened up the servant's eyes, and he could see all the angels and the chariots of fire and everything around them standing, waiting for them to get ready to go into battle and to take down the enemy on their behalf. Y'all, the spiritual realm is more real than the natural realm. I guarantee you on this one. And when God says it, he means it. So trust him and believe him and lean into his word. Believe his word so that it can activate it and operate as he designed for it to in our lives. Nisi, thank you so much for watching this video. I totally appreciate you for hanging out with me today. I pray that you have a super awesome day. Bye-bye.